Hello, this is Maria from Passion Fruit Paws and Peonies, and I want to talk to you today about Imedeen. My blog is a beauty, fashion and lifestyle blog for women around about 50. You can be 40s, you can be in your 60s, everybody is welcome to my blog. But this product today is particularly focusing on 50 plus women. I was approached by Imedeen to do a 90-day trial, and they gave me the boxes. I think it was 3 boxes for free, and I went back and said, after I researched their product, would you be happy for me to use my own words, for me to be, I need to be completely honest with my readers, and they trust me, and they didn't hesitate, so that's a really good sign when a brand is that confident in their product that they go, here, try this and say what you like. So it's like, well, game on. So I started this a while. I've got a few more days left, but it's quite a convenient day for me to do a bit of filming, although I might have some people turn up in a bit, but you know, I can always press the pause button. Okay, so let me talk about what's so great about the brand to start with. I think one of the things about Imedeen that I was really impressed with is they're leading pioneers from beauty from within. And 99% of women would recommend it to their friends, and that says an awful lot to me. I think it's 35 countries worldwide sell Imedeen. That's another good sign. They're award winning. I think they've won 22 awards and commendations. And they are the world's #1 most studied supplement. So that's all good signs. So I thought I'd definitely give this a go. So it will take about 3 months, I think 90 days, isn't it? So it's 120 tablets I was given, times 3. So one box has 120 tablets in. But you take you take one of these sachets a day, and there's 2 in the morning and there's 2 in the evening. You are supposed to take it with food. I mean, initially that was a bit of an ag. I would look at the empty plate and suddenly think, I'm sure I'm meant to be doing something, and I'd forget. But what I did is I just popped lots of these around the place. So I had some in my favourite handbags. So if I was out and about, I'd suddenly go, you know, I'm supposed to be taking my Imedeen now. I'd have some in the kitchen. I'd have a few popped in where I sit and work, or have my breakfast. So I found that really useful, and actually after a week or 2 I was well in the swing of it, and so that wasn't a problem. And it's just two little tiny tablets to try, you know. I mean, it's really no big deal. I shall open one and show you the size of them. They're slightly different coloured. I think actually the only reason why they're different coloured is the evening one has a little bit of chamomile in it. But there you go. Tiny little tablets. And they're easy to swallow, so it's no big deal. Results. When did I start discovering results? Well, I mean, even though I got the agreement to say everything as I saw it, it's still a little bit like, oh gosh, what if it doesn't work, and how awkward, how embarrassing. And in the first month I wasn't seeing any results, and I was a little bit and towards the end of the first box I did start to notice the odd thing, and weirdly enough it's on my hands is where I started to notice first. I've got quite thin skin, and I started to feel as if it was like getting a bit thicker, the skin on my hand. I was getting less nicks. I've got 4 dogs, you probably hear them snoring in the background. Their little teeth are always catching on me as I'm playing with them and stuff, and I get loads of little nicks and stuff, and I don't know, my skin just felt like a bit kind of tougher, a bit, yeah, better, stronger. So I didn't notice anything on my face at this time. And also another weird thing I noticed was the inside of my mouth. I thought, actually feels a bit smoother and a bit plumper, which is a really weird thing to say, but that's what I found. By the end of the second box, a third way through, I actually caught myself in the mirror and thought, oh, I think that looks better. First impressions of just not thinking about it and just thinking, oh, you look a little bit younger. But then when you look at yourself, you're like, oh, I don't know what, because everything's still there. It's just this kind of, ethereal kind of feeling I was getting, just catching myself in the mirror. And then by the end, like recently, it's quite funny. My husband has been saying to me, you look so well, you look really healthy. And he's like, is it your hair? Is it your hair that's making you look healthy and all the rest of it? So I've been getting more compliments on, looking well and healthy. And I feel like my skin is a little bit more radiant than it was. I think it has helped. I've got these really deep lines here and here. And whenever I put my makeup on, I'm forever having to put concealer on there to try and disguise it a little bit. And that has got better. So I'm absolutely thrilled with that. I've also got really bad texture on my forehead. And I think there's a slight improvement there as well. In the blog post, I'm going to do a before and after photo. And so you can see my laughter lines here. And they're subtly better. I mean, what it is that you're not going to suddenly look 10 years younger. But people are going to start saying to you, oh, you look a bit healthier and oh, you look well, and you just look a little slightly better version of yourself. I feel like my skin is a little bit sort of, radiant is the word for it, I think, and it may have just taken a year or two off. So, I mean, I'm impressed. I'm a great believer in eating healthy to, don't get me wrong, I eat bad as well, I'm all about living in the moment as well, but I do believe that the best way to look as healthy and the best version of yourself is to eat the right things. So of course I'm going to believe something that's packed full of great ingredients will help with that. It's just, I believe that, and the results, there are some results, there are tangible kind of things you can see. So for me, yeah, so I think it's worth giving it a go. It's just a couple of tablets a day. I mean, there's nothing in it that's going to do you any harm. It's got fish extract, white tea extract, chamomile extract, tomato extract, grape seed extract, vitamin C, vitamin D, zinc. So what's to lose apart from money? So what I might do, if funds allow, is do it once a year, and just all helps, doesn't it? Well, I hope you found this useful. I will be attaching a blog post to this where you'll see photos before and after, and there'll probably be a bit more information in there. And yeah, Prime Renewal, I'd say it's pretty good.